guys, so we have a returning customer. This is a 2023 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. It is kind of an off-roady version of their Wrangler series, and we had the pleasure of PPFing this vehicle. Nearly full PPF on this vehicle, all the doors and all that stuff. The customer actually came back because they're getting really concerned because on their daily commute and stuff like that, they're noticing a lot of these rock chips such as that. I don't know if it's coming out on the camera, but because of the shape of this windshield and how flat it is and the angle of it, they feel like that these rock chips are eventually going to spread and develop into cracks. So they did check their coverage on their insurance for glass coverage, and I believe their deductible is $500. So they did not want to go about changing that every so often or every so, 1 year or 2 years and things like that. So they wanted to go ahead and protect it, guys. Today we are going to be using Clearplex, their new Nano-Ceramic IR version, which has tint built into it. So it's a 70% VLT tint that is actually built into it. So they are going to get better heat rejection in the cabin and also windshield protection. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys what we showed the customer. This is a demonstration. As you guys can see, the film is actually already applied on the left here. Let me go ahead and brighten it up for you guys. But you can see that the film on the left here, let me show you guys right there. It just left a little indent. And as you guys can see, the area that did not have the film, you get that spider web, the crack, and all of that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and show you guys how we do this. And then, yeah, just take you guys along for the ride. Welcome back, guys. So we are pretty much all wrapped up with this Jeep Wrangler Rubicon Clearplex windshield protection install. So this is a 4mm PET film. This is a film that's a lot thicker than your traditional tint. And as you can see, you have sienna over here just trimming up the edges. The reason why you guys want to do this is if you have any water or rainwater that gets into the edges, it does have a chance for this film to actually lift all the way back and delaminate while you're driving, and you don't want that. So we want to go to the edges as close as possible because you don't want these wipers to be catching on the edges and also peeling the film off. So this customer is going to be pretty happy with this. We saw a couple of rock chips already, and now this is a good way to mitigate those rock chips and prevent any further cracks and cost. One thing we wanted to note on this specific windshield protection film installs, actually all of the windshield protection films, they are incredibly difficult to cut and shrink, guys. So you can see Sienna over here, she's taking her time, and the reason why you want to do this is every 12 inches, 20 inches, you're gonna have to be cutting a new portion of that stainless steel blade, and that's gonna make sure that you get a nice clean edge, and you're not gonna have any delaminating issues in the long run. All right, guys, so we wanted to go ahead and cover the actual cost to customers on this kind of job. This windshield protection film is a $600 install for a typical windshield that is very flat like this. So this doesn't require too much shrinking. It is a fairly straightforward install, but on a Tesla Model Y, you're going to be experiencing a lot more shrinking and a lot more difficulty with the install. So the prices do go up depending on the curvature of the windshield and the size of the windshield. So let's keep that in mind for your business if you guys are also doing these types of installs for windshield protection.